That's right, coming to you from Kerrville, Texas, a town with 24,000 people that live here year-round, but the population tends to fluctuate, especially during the summer months when you've got this convergence of humanity that comes along the shores of this river because of the stark beauty. I mean, just a wonderful place. However, what happened on the 4th of July and through the weekend, just incredible amounts of flooding, the destruction as far as you can see off on the horizon. But there is some improvement, including that bridge. Now, it's not the bridge itself, but it's what happened to it. It was just covered with all kinds of debris, twisted trees, building material, clothing, you name it. But we had crews over the last 48 hours that have been working feverishly right along that expanse. And that vehicle you see moving across, that is the objective, to have people move freely from point to point. Not just here, but across the region. It is all about trying to restore a sense of normalcy back to the community. But even more than that, it's about getting supplies and materials from one part of the town to the other, from one portion of the region to another location for those who are desperately in need. And some people need everything. But there are some heavy hearts out there where there's no remedy, no fixing of this horrible situation. The numbers, again, beyond comprehension. Over 100 people lost their lives, and in the coming hours and days, there is a very real, palatable fear that we may see those numbers go up. What is amazing, though, is the outpouring of people from far and wide. We've had crews from places like Texas, from the West Coast, that have all been here trying to lend a hand, and some that are a bit more local. Had a gentleman earlier this morning from Spicewood Springs who'd been watching television, had been watching coverage, and said that he couldn't stay at home. He wanted to help out any way he possibly could, so he was actually walking right along the river's edge, following its source, and just searching. What a story. Well, again, folks, we've got some very difficult hours and days ahead, no doubt, but keep it here on the Weather Channel. We'll give you the latest. As it comes along, we will certainly send it on to you. Back to you.